Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video, I want to also take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart because the Bitcoin chart itself really only barely moved over this weekend, and also today not much happened. So the situation, maybe very quickly before we get to the Bitcoin dominance chart, the price is still likely in this fourth wave. Yeah, so my view is of the 9th of December high or 8th of December high, 9th of December, yeah, 8th. Well, we put this third wave top in place, and it certainly at the time was the right call, to highlight that a correction has started in a wave 4, because this is not impulsive or progressive price action. This is just corrective, messy sideways action, range bound movement, and the A wave already completed here. That was this swing low that happened on the 11th of December. Likely now this kind of B wave here unfolding in a WXY structure. Okay, could be finished. Maybe another extension higher. Certainly Bitcoin hasn't really given us confirmation that this C wave of the wave 4 is unfolding. We always like to see in a correction an A, B, C structure. Well, the A wave seems done. The B wave possibly done. The C wave might have started, but not enough evidence to confirm it. Market is pretty much undecided. Doesn't know itself what it wants to do, at least not in the very short term. So there's a lot of noise. A lot of noise that doesn't give you any value here. If we were to try to dive into the microstructure here, it doesn't make any sense, okay? Waste of time. So I mentioned to you in the previous video what we need to see for an indication or strong suggestion that this C wave to the downside has started. And it would be a break below this previous swing low at around $41,820. Essentially, then we need to see the price, get below the A wave low at $40,200. And a key target for the C wave is the 100% extension level of wave A. And that's at $39,940. That's a key target, but the support, which means it's the range, okay? So this lower range of the entire, or the lower support barrier, basically, of this entire range is at $34,070. That hasn't moved in weeks. So the idea is, the C wave could max it out. I don't expect the price necessarily to go down all the way to that level, but it's support. So I can continue to justify that this is a so-called wave 4 correction as long as the price doesn't get a sustained break below $34,070. So yeah, we still need to be a little bit patient here, okay? Obviously a break below yesterday's low would already help in indicating that the C wave has started, but it's not very clear yet. Yeah, 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Not a very clear direction. So let's just skip that, because there isn't much more going on there, and I've run out of things to say, you could say. There's not much else to add that I haven't spoken about in previous videos already repeatedly. So we don't want to make it boring. But this is now interesting, and I mentioned it already. This worked out nicely, right? So we've been looking at this Bitcoin dominance chart, and I highlighted to you that we're likely here in a flat structure. Down here, I highlighted to you it might get one more high into resistance, but this is essentially the region where we would expect it to get rejected. And now we've seen the first indication of alt season to start, which is basically here a break of the trend line. People watch this, right? So it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we've got this ascending trend line. It's been building for a year. So this is now broken. That's a big thing. Now, it's a bit too early to really call an alt season unfolding, but we can start to lean towards it. I would like to see further evidence, like the break below the previous swing low at 51.7 cents. And then if we zoom out, the trend is down on that Bitcoin dominance chart, right? So essentially, this was a huge alt season. This was big, and we could now start a third wave down. Again, and this could be a big one. I'm not sure if this Elliott Wave count is I don't think it's very applicable to Bitcoin dominance, but it would be a third of a third wave. So that could be quite powerful. So that could be the alt season of alt seasons, basically. But I don't want to, again, it's very, very speculative, given that you can't really in a reliable way use Bitcoin dominance, for market cap. That's one thing. Well, you can't use Elliott Wave, I should say, for market cap or Bitcoin dominance and say, that it's very much applicable. I think you can use it to track some structures. That's essentially what we're doing, but it's not too reliable because this is percentage stuff, and it is only indirectly sentiment related. But hey, it's great. So that's what we were waiting for, watching for, alt season. We had a member live stream a few weeks ago about the alt season and how to prepare for it. I think it was just in time. So obviously there could still be another high. I mean, we haven't even taken out the previous swing low. Support levels are 51.8% actually, not cents. 51.8%. And then here, that's the next big one at 48.9%. So it's going to be big. So I'm going to watch that, keep you updated. Hope you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.